A high-value woman isn't born, she's built. Habit by habit. Radiating self-love and magnetic energy that makes the world lean in. Your energy is your signature. Stop shrinking, start radiating. Forget who you are, what really moves people is your energy. Too many women dim their light to blend in. You stand unapologetically tall, commanding every room without saying a word. I've seen women lose themselves in silence, settling for crumbs, twisting themselves into knots just to be liked. They call it being easygoing, but it's really self-abandonment in disguise. Radiant rebels, this is where you draw the line. You don't walk into a room hoping to be noticed, you arrive already knowing you are the main event. Meet Celine. She was the girl who always showed up for everyone, birthday surprises, late-night phone calls, endless pep talks. She wore her loyalty like armor, thinking it made her bulletproof in love and friendship. But slowly, the cracks formed. The text messages she sent started getting shorter replies. Invitations stopped coming. Her laughter at group dinners was met with polite smiles, not the warmth she used to feel. And the worst part? She couldn't tell if they didn't care anymore, or if they never truly did. Celine tried harder, new clothes, brighter smile, saying yes to everything. But each yes chipped away at her spirit. Nights alone became a battlefield where she replayed every interaction, wondering what was wrong with her. Was she boring? Forgettable? Unworthy? And then came the breaking point. A night she showed up to a friend's birthday, arms full of gifts, heart full of love, and they looked surprised to see her. "Oh, you came?" That sentence hit like a dagger. In that moment, Celine realized she'd been auditioning for a role in other people's lives, without ever getting the part. She cried the whole way home, not the quiet, graceful tears you see in movies, but the ugly, shaking sobs that leave you gasping for air. But somewhere between the sobs, she made a silent vow, this ends tonight. Radiant rebels, Celine's story isn't rare. We've all been there, shrinking ourselves to fit into spaces that were never built for our brilliance. But here's the truth, when you start radiating the energy of someone who knows her worth, the whole world shifts to make space for you. So if you're tired of being invisible, stay with me. Because what I'm about to share will flip that energy so hard, people won't just notice you, they won't be able to look away. Before we dive in, hit that like button if you're ready to glow up from the inside out. And don't forget to subscribe, your tribe is waiting. Share this with another radiant rebel who needs to hear it, because no woman should ever feel invisible again. Habit 1, drop the ego corrections. Listen, radiant rebels, I know the temptation is real. When someone says something off, your brain instantly jumps in, ready to correct, to prove you're the smartest in the room. But here's the truth, constantly correcting people doesn't make you powerful. It makes you unapproachable. Real power isn't about shutting people down with facts or showing off your knowledge. It's about owning your truth with grace and letting others feel safe around your strength. When you say, "That's interesting, here's what I see," instead of "No, you're wrong," you're inviting conversation instead of creating walls. That subtle shift? It transforms you from that know-it-all into the woman everyone wants to listen to. Remember, intellect doesn't have to shout to be heard. Sometimes, the softest voice carries the loudest weight. Habit 2, stop adjusting your look in public. Now, let's get real about the little habits that kill your vibe before you even speak a word. Constantly fixing your hair, smoothing your clothes, or reapplying lipstick in public? That's not confidence, it's insecurity shouting loud and clear. You walk into a room, shoulders back, head high, or you walk in fiddling with your jacket, tugging at your sleeves, biting your lip, hoping nobody notices your nerves. Which one feels like a queen? Which one commands the room? Meet Zara. She was caught in a storm of self-doubt, her mind replaying every perceived flaw on loop. At a recent event, she found herself twisting strands of hair until they hurt, smoothing down her blouse like it could erase the fear bubbling inside, and applying lipstick again and again, hoping the mirror would reflect the confidence she craved. Her heart pounded. The laughter around her sounded distant, like she was underwater. She felt like a ghost at a party, trying desperately to exist without being seen as weak or less than. But here's the kicker, no matter how many times Sarah adjusted, her spirit felt more broken. The real battle wasn't her look, it was the endless mental war, the whispering voice telling her she wasn't enough. Radiant Rebels, this story isn't unique, it's the hidden war many of us fight. The truth is, confidence isn't about perfect makeup or the right outfit. It's the fierce, unshakable knowing deep inside that you are enough. When you stop fiddling, stop fixing, and start trusting yourself, your energy shifts. You don't just enter a room, you own it. Confidence is the best outfit. Rock it like you own it. Habit 3, give like you own it, no strings attached. Radiant Rebels, generosity isn't about keeping score or fishing for thanks. It's about giving from a place so full, your cup overflows naturally. When you give with expectation, you chain your energy to outcomes and applause. That's a trap. True power is giving freely, because your spirit is abundant, not because you want validation or to earn favor. When you catch yourself silently tallying thank yous or measuring what you get back, it's time to reset. Give like a goddess, not a performer. Give because it lights you up, not because you want the spotlight. Habit 4, keep those hands visible. Your hands are louder than words. Open hands signal openness, honesty, and warmth. Closed-off hands, crossed arms, clenched fists, send a silent message of nervousness or guarded energy. People don't just hear your words, they feel your body language. If your hands are hidden or tense, you're telling a story of discomfort or hesitation even if your voice says otherwise. Let your hands tell the story you want, warm, inviting, and full of life. Make your presence feel like a safe place, a space where people want to lean in, not back away. Your hands tell your story. Make it warm and inviting. Habit 5, no more fidgeting. Fidgeting is anxiety wearing a mask of distraction. Twisting rings, tapping feet, biting nails, those little habits scream, I'm not comfortable here. Radiant Rebels, stillness is power. When you stop the restless movements, you show the world you're fully present, grounded, unshakable, owning every inch of your space. Calm is your secret weapon. It cuts through noise, commands respect, and lets your energy speak louder than words ever could. These habits are your foundation. The way you carry yourself, give your energy, and show up in the world shapes how you're seen and how you feel inside. Keep building that fierce, magnetic energy. Radiant Rebels don't fade into the background. They blaze trails and light up every room they enter. Habit 6, take up asymmetrical space like you mean it. Radiant Rebels, how you claim your space is a language all its own. Sitting stiff, shoulders tense, spine rigid, this posture broadcasts doubt, like you're waiting for permission to exist. But true power is in the ease, the subtle defiance of asymmetry. Lean back with one arm draped casually, cross a leg just so. This isn't about perfect posture, it's about relaxed confidence that says, I belong here, I'm comfortable in my skin, and no one can push me out. When you take up space asymmetrically, you're telling the room you're not just a visitor, you're royalty on her throne. People feel it. The energy shifts. Claim your throne in every room. Habit 7, speak like you're leaning in. Your voice is a weapon, soft or sharp, it's how you make your presence unforgettable. Speaking fast or mumbling is giving your power away before you even start. When you slow down, choose your words like jewels, your voice becomes magnetic. Find your tone, maybe it's that smoky softness that draws people in close, or the blunt, no-nonsense edge that demands respect. Own that sound. Myra's story is proof. She used to drown under her own words, anxious, rushing, trying too hard to fit in. Every conversation left her drained and unheard. The turning point came when she stopped fighting her fear and started speaking with it, leaning into her voice instead of running from it. Suddenly, the same people who ignored her hung on her every word. Radiant rebels, your voice is the thread that weaves your energy into the world. Speak like you own the room, because you do. Share this truth with your tribe and subscribe. Your voice is your revolution. Habit 8. Stop apologizing for your opinions. How often do you dilute your ideas with "I might be wrong" or "this is probably dumb"? Stop shrinking your power before it even steps out. Your thoughts are your currency, bold, unique, and worthy of respect. When you apologize for your opinions, you tell the world you're unsure of your own brilliance. Radiant rebels, own your ideas like a queen owns her crown. No hesitations, no excuses. Stand firm. Speak loud. Habit 9. Accept compliments like a boss. Compliments don't need to be bounced back or softened. When someone recognizes your glow, own it fully. A simple thank you shows you value yourself. It's magnetic because it signals confidence and self-love. Radiant rebels, every compliment you accept is an invitation to raise your energy higher. Unwrap those gifts with grace and let your light expand. Habit 10. Phone down, queen up. In a world obsessed with screens, the real power move is putting your phone down and owning the moment. Checking your phone when you're in a conversation or event sends the message that you're distracted, disconnected, and not fully present. That's a vibe killer. Radiant rebels, silence is your secret weapon. The pause where eyes meet, where your energy fills the space without interruption, that's magnetic. Be the woman who commands attention without distractions. Your presence deserves the spotlight, not your screen. Habit 11. Be unbothered, not unavailable. There's a fine line between ignoring and gracefully detaching. Soft detachment is the art of protecting your energy without burning bridges or closing doors. Pull back when you need to recharge, not because you're angry or punishing. Radiant rebels know when to say no without cold shutting down. Detach with love, not walls. That way, you keep your peace and your power without isolation. Habit 12. Let your presence do the talking. Your presence is your silent anthem. It's the energy you carry that commands respect before you even speak. Walk, stand, and move like you already hold everything you desire. That confidence is magnetic and disarms any doubts others may have. Radiant rebels, your presence is the most powerful statement you'll ever make. Radiant rebels, your energy is your signature. Own it fully. Shape it deliberately. Glow fiercely from the inside out. If you're ready to keep leveling up, smash that subscribe button, like this video, and share it with your tribe. Your glow up isn't just personal, it's a revolution. Start now.